I'm Mukesh Mittal, right, and running the company, the Mandrail sheet, which is the like logo you can see on this first screen. Now, though already he has given the brief intro about myself, so I'll just share what are the like companies I have worked at the different locations and different positions. Right. So my first company was the Hext India, and you people might have not heard the name Hext. Hext is known for the pharmaceutical, animal health, and the agriculture industry. Later, this agrochemical merged with the Bayer. So now pharma is the this biggest giant where you can see all the this life-saving drugs comes from the Hext India. So this is my first company. I started my career in 89 up to 94, you can say. All right. So that was my first company and worked throughout the Madhya Pradesh and the Chhattisgarh area during the Hex time. Then after the 6.5 years completion, I joined the DuPont. So DuPont launched that time in the country. So DuPont and Monsanto, both the company launched in the 95, and I worked over there again in the Madhya Pradesh up to 99. Then see your can now see your applications. Okay, hope you people are this. My screen is visible, na?
Yes, sir. It is visible.
Okay.
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Now later this almost 10 years I worked throughout the Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. So then later I joined this Monsanto and moved to the North India where this Karnal was my headquarter, looking after the this Haryana first for the 2 years. Later I moved to the Bihar, Patna, covering the this Bihar, Chhattisgarh and the part of the this Nepal. Then I came to the this Hyderabad, covering the this AP and TS. Later I became the this zonal manager, and I moved to the Gurugram, Gurgaon, right, and covering the this North India, right. So after that, then I worked with Monsanto 8 years, and then I joined the this Advanta. So again moved to the this Hyderabad, and I was the like national sales head. So that was my this small tenure, brief tenure. Somehow I couldn't enjoy the this work environment, work culture. So I left and joined the Nujividu, and that was the my you can say biggest company where I in terms of the this contribution or in terms of the this satisfaction, in terms of the authority, everything you can say this Nujividu, where I handled the Pravat, Pravardhan and Jaganti as a CEO and Nujividu as a operations. Just imagine how 4 companies I have handled, where strategic role was there and operational roles were there, and many other roles also I was having in the Nujividu. So it was 8 years. Later, I changed this Nujividu and launched this Tierra, and it was first launching of the Tierra. Before that, they were in the R&D company only. I worked over there 4 years. Later, it was in my mind to start my own company. So with that agreement, I say goodbye to Tierra and join the Navbharat with that condition ki I'll be the part-time, you can say candidate or part-time, you can say employee for the Navbharat, and I have to manage my company as well with that condition. Then I realized ki I need some more time. So I left the Navbharat, and now I am giving the full time to my own company and giving the consultancy to 1 or 2 companies. So this is the brief intro of the Mukesh Mittal. Now I'll tell later what was the basically reason to either change the place, or why I became so much of you can say this popular in the industry, or why I got the promotions so frequently. So I think in the next pages, you will see the why this person is successful if we are doing that activity. If not doing, then definitely one cannot become the successful person in the industry or in any field, right? So, and though I'll not give much because our topic is something different. So now, do you have any questions in these two slides where I have given my this intro? If no questions, then I'll move forward.
I think so we can move forward, sir.
Okay. Now, so this topic which I have given for the this, you are now leaving the comfort zone, right? So once you are leaving or completing the study and coming to the this world where you have to face lots of challenges daily, right? Weekly, monthly, even many times in a day. So you are now leaving the comfort zone to become the entrepreneur, right? So this is the quote which you people need to remember. If you do not build your dream, someone will hire you to build their dream. Got it?
Yes.
Right. So basically, because the topic which I'm covering and given by the this management, so basically entrepreneur. So build your dream. So if your dream is to become the entrepreneur, better to start building your dream. Otherwise, someone will hire you to build their dreams. So you will become the only and the only employee, not the employer. So with that note, I start. What are the things which we need to consider while starting our own entrepreneurship? Maybe in the agri or maybe whatever other industry if you are thinking, right? So many people I have seen and I know they were working with the many companies. Later they left the organization and they started their own business, either the this shop or the CNF or the distributors, or they are running the successful company. So first point which we need to know about the financial situation of the oneself, right? So the essential first step to become your own boss is the figuring out how you are going write your own paycheck. Apni salary, how you are going to write. This is the first point. Because now some other person will not give you the salary, you have to draw your salary on. Clear? So now you need to know how much money your own business will have to make in order to keep operating and keep providing you with a livable wage. So here mean to say ki, you need to understand if you are running a organization, right? You have to give the money to the either vendors or the goods, right? Or the some other things like you can say this raw material you have to pay. You need the money to operate the shop, office or the employee, right? Then later you need to see whether you have the money balance for yourself or not. These three things you need to see. Many these people we have seen, if they are spending the money in the different areas which are not important, then pardon?
So no, sir, some disturbance from a candidate. You can carry on, sir.
Okay, okay. So these are the three things which one has to see, right? Manage the money to pay to the vendors for the raw material, then second for the operating expenses, then third is the yourself salary. So before you start, or one has to start mentally decorating your new home office or the entirely different office, sit down with your financial records and your calculator. So one has to see how much money we need to run a business. how much money we can generate from the market, how much money we can take from the bank, right? And then how to repay. Suppose we have taken the loan, easy to get the loan, but how to repay, that we need to see. So so just note down that this business, either the CNF or distributors or the company or the, like you can say, organizer or running the plant only, or you can say full-fledged company only, production only. So what are the things you decide how much money you need, right? Then usme se how much your personal finances. So you need to not only know your personal finances, but also the projected financial situations for your new business, which I told you. Okay, like suppose you start your own business, even say for example, shop. You have taken the material, you have given the credit to the farmer, some cash, some credit. If credit is not, farmers are not repaying on time. Meanwhile, you need to buy the other material from a company. Then you need to have the money in your hand. If you don't have money, you will say, boss, my money is stuck up in the market. Now I don't have money. Then that customer who has purchased the material from you in the Kharif season will not come in the Rabi season. You lost your money. You lost your business in one season only. So that you need to see if money doesn't come from the customers, but you need to run the business continuously, you need to have money for the 3 years. So this is the first thing which you need to understand, how to basically manage the financial situations. Most important thing. Keep operating week after week with so this is the first financials. Now come to the your stability and personal discipline, right? So money is not the only factor when it comes to being your own boss. You need to have stability in several areas of your life. Your own emotional state. Are you easily upset or panicked? Do you freak out in times of crisis? How do you respond to the pressure? Say, for example, if you are working with a company, right, and something goes wrong in the field and your boss is firing, still, you both can have this you can say patch up with the boss or your subordinates, and again you are working and you are getting the salary. But in your own business, if you start fighting, if you cannot, you can say, cool down in the pressure which comes either financial issue or the situational issue, because our agriculture is totally dependent on the environment. Nothing is in our hand. Nothing is. You have the stock. You have the stock. All the preparations are done. If there is no rain, you cannot sell the material. If there is a flood, still you cannot sell the material. So entire money is converted to the goods. Now you are in the pressure. How will you respond? So this is the first thing, how this disciplined you are in terms of the emotional. A personal support system. Do you have support from your family? If you are in a pressure, your money is stuck up, can your friends or family support you? Don't worry. Right time will come and definitely you will get the success. Don't worry. It is not your mistake. Things are not in your hand. Right? It's the like natural calamities. Many times we have seen we are ready with the cotton seed. Suddenly farmers change the cotton and they are growing the major paddy. Then what will happen? My money is stuck up. So in that scenario, which I told you, okay, we need to have the second channel for the financial management, either friends or family or the bank, right? Third thing, your time management. If you are overload yourself constantly, do you meet deadlines? Can you make yourself stay organized being your own? Because in any business, if you are not disciplined, if you can't manage the time, then you cannot supply the material to your customers on time. And particularly it's agriculture. If you need the material by the time of May, if you are not ready, right, you are just thinking, okay, we can arrange in the month of June or July, then completely you are like stuck up with the money, and sowing time is over. So three things after the money you need to see: money, after money, then emotional state, how emotionally you are taking these things, right? Getting irritated instantly, or you are cool, right? Or you are not responding to any situation. Then you need to have the family support, friend support, or any other support which are trustworthy, which they are ready. Friend means it is not the, you can say this Facebook friend or the LinkedIn friend or some other friend. Friend means one can come to you, stand by you, and can say, take my money, I'll support you. That is a friend. Third is the time management, right? Now, line of work. So just decide the what type of the work you are doing or you want to do, then how much money it requires, then what are the other things it requires, right? If you are going to be your own boss, you have also got to be the employee. So what's the work going to be, right? So now here this twist comes. One way, if you see many this big houses, na, they do not allow their, you can say, kids or their siblings, directly you become the MD or the deputy MD or the manager or GM. They don't. First, they give the training. So let them understand what work is, what type of work is, how much time it requires, how to perform the duties, right, and what is the value of the money. Once they are successful in terms of delivering the duties, then only that person can become the manager, GM, MD, deputy MD, whatever their father wants. So this is the example of the big houses. Many people I have seen, they don't take the training in the field. They don't do any job, assuming it is my father's, it is my brother's company. So directly I can become the boss and I can start firing the employees. Then that person, that organization is failed completely, right? So if you want to become the successful, one has to perform the duties, right, before taking the ownership, before becoming the boss. Say for example, like I have, because in later then you will see what are the roles, right, how you basically learn. So experience is must before starting the own company. So when you have worked 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, depends upon you. When time comes, you are ready, right? So if person is not ready mentally, say for my case, when I left the Nujividu in 16, right? It was in my mind to start the company, but I was not ready mentally, emotionally. I was not ready. Then I joined the after, you can say, 3 4 months like wasting my time. Then I joined this Tierra. I launched the Tierra. After Tierra, I made up my mind completely how to basically start the company. I started. So when you are working, your dream is there. Yes, you want to become an entrepreneur, but you need to have the many more things. So what are the things which you need to learn, or you need to gather the information before starting your own, right? So that's why I'm saying first line, you also got to be employee. So what is the work going on, that you know. Hopefully the answer is based on not only on your professional skill but also your personal passions, right? If your passion, okay, yes, I like many cases, if you have seen this startups, mein, this lunch cart, Shadi.com, and this Mama Earth. Yeah, all these 6 7 people comes on this shark, na. So they are the, let's just see how old they are. Hardly 5 years. One is 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, like that. And she's a success. She's a success. So for that, we need to be ready mentally, not only this professionally, but mentally also we need to be ready. That should be our passion, right? If you can find something you love to do, you do it well, and you can make money doing it as your own boss. You have found the sweet spot. If you do not like, many cases we have seen studied the engineering, but not liking, so becoming something different, other person, right? Medicines, taken the medicines because parents said that we need to become the doctor, but that person somehow could able to pass the medicines, but not successful doctor, not successful engineer. So same way, if it is not your passion, if you are mentally you are not liking the business which you want to do, then you will not be the successful. So that should be your passion, and that you must love to do. If traveling you don't like and still you have joined a marketing job, taken the marketing job, sales job, then definitely you can't perform because you don't like traveling. If you like traveling but you have taken the job, when a where office job, then again you will get bored. You can't be the successful. You will not enjoy, you can't deliver these results. So you need to choose the job which you like. This is you need to keep in your mind, or the business which you like, that you do. Don't do with the parents are saying you do this one, parents are saying you do this one. No, you do whatever you like. Get specific with exactly what you mean, right? Don't just decide you will be a business consultant. Decide what kind of consulting you will do, and who your ideal clients are, right? So say for example, before moving to the next slide, as Mr. Krishna told, I'll give you this a couple of examples. In my case, my this first job, while I was in the Raipur, Chhattisgarh area, my boss noticed that I'm a perfect person. If any territory is not performing, right, then Mukesh is the right person to place there. Because Raipur mein just we failed drastically long back in the ex India, right? So it was just casual decision. Okay, we have the vacant headquarter. Let Mukesh be there, right? After the 1 year, I did the somewhere 40-50 lakhs business, and second year I completed the this 90 lakhs business in the 6 months. 6 months. Immediately, that boss transferred me from Raipur to the Indore. Then again, Indore, it was my success. And then that boss thought ki if he has to place, suppose if he finds any not performing territories or regions, then Mukesh is the right choice. Then slowly, this it became the like in people's mind, ki what type of Mukesh is. So like talk of the town, or you can say this word of mouth, whenever any company needs, okay, we are launching. So see this two products I launched in the Hext, though I was just you can say at entry level, but I launched the two products, big success. I launched the DuPont in the Madhya Pradesh, right? When I told you this DuPont came in the 95 in India, so I launched this DuPont. Then Monsanto was the successful company, but failure in the Karnal area or Haryana area. That was the biggest region of the country, Haryana. It became the biggest region for the Monsanto, milking cow. That was the success. Bihar, Monsanto was not there. So I launched the Monsanto in Bihar with the seed business. Monsanto purchased this Decal business, Cargill, Cargill Monsanto purchase, and we sold the maize first time. And I was zero in the maize, or you can say seed business. What is the you can say seed size, and what is the like dose, all these things. So 2001 I launched this Monsanto in Bihar, and I was the highest seller of the maize. No one has this, you can say, broke that record of my this sale. Same way, this when I came to this Hyderabad, right? So why I'm saying ki, like what type of this image you make or build about yourself. So my this image became ki I am a builder. So what is the role of the builder? To build the buildings, offices, bridge, all these things, na? So same way, my image means my Mukesh known for the builder. So if someone has to launch the company, then call the Mukesh, Or if your company is not performing, then recruit the Mukesh or take the consultancy of the Mukesh. Right. So after Monsanto, then if you see this Nujivudu, so Pravat Pravardhan Yaganti, subsidiary company, 50 crore in 2008. I left with the 250 crore in the 5 years, 52 to 50 crore. And that plus the Nujivudu business, which I was handling, 250 crores to 500 crore. So I was giving the 50% contribution to the Nujivudu out of the 1,000 crore. I launched the Tierra, right? Same way, this I am giving the consultancy. They failed 6 years ago in the seed business. They lost the 6 crore. With the what do you call this? Some person this referred, okay, if you have to launch the successful company, hire the Mukesh. That company we launched in the month of this August, June, July. We have done, you can say this because now I'm like very much, you can say this known to the industry people. So if we have to arrange the raw material, we can arrange the raw material. If we have to arrange the packing material, we can arrange all the packing material. If we have to recruit the people, immediately we can recruit the people, right? So since September, that company we launched in the market. We completed somewhere 1 crore business in the 2-3 months. Next year plan, which we have taken, was the only some 2-3 crore. Now with the success of this Rabi season and the spring season, which we are going to complete, their management is planning to change from 2-3 crore to the 5 crore. They have the confidence now, right? So this is the, like, you need to decide ki what type of this business you want to do. If you are not loving, then you can't be the successful person. So that is the, like, my this success ke how I build my, you can say, image, and what is basically my nature. And not to work under the successful winner. My nature, either you create your own identity in the market, so that company is known for your this name, not you are not known by that company's banner, right? Now, so here I see first you set your goal, which we discuss in this 2-3 slides, and then general what I basically did. So set the goal, this is my goal in the year 2025. You want to start your, because I have seen many this Mr. Krishna.
Yes, sir.
This many this MBA people, when we recruited.
Yes, sir.
Right. So we used to check what is your goal and what do you want to become and all these things. Na? So as we know, this college mein generally they give the training and study and projects. Okay, you decide what type of this entrepreneurship you would like to do. So I have seen many people coming fresh from the college and saying, okay, this I want to start the company in the 5 years or 3 years or 7 years, like that. But they have not actually make up their mind. They are just fresh from the college, and still their memories are fresh. Yes, we need to start our own company. But how many people basically fulfill their dreams which they have seen in the college? So here, first to say, I have given my own example when I left the Nujibudu in the year 16. Or before that, I'll tell you, in this 12, one company MD told me, was we have to start the company, right? I was again mentally not ready, though we registered the company, right? Register the company, but somehow I didn't like realize what is the meaning of starting your own company, because I was enjoying the job. My recollect my this first slide ki if you are not going to become your own boss na, then someone will hire you to fulfill their dream. So I was the person ki I was fulfilling their dreams. I was building their company, their asset, their values. So 12 mein I couldn't start my own company. Then 16 it was clear that now I have to start. This is the right time, because I am not going to join any company. Again 16 I couldn't. I was not ready, because my goal was there, but planning was not there. See, the second, planning was not there. If planning is not there, how to start work? So all failed. Again I joined. Then I started what are the things which I need to do before starting my own company. So discuss with many people. Many people have given me the 2-3 suggestions. First of all, though, Mukesh, you don't start your private limited company, because it requires lot of the legal formalities, lot of the government papers, documentation, filing, all these things. You start the LLP. So if you see the LLP versus the private limited company, that is a limited, we understand, na? LLP, limited liability. So I said ki if I start the LLP, though you can convert the LLP later in the private limited company. But I studied all this things, 2-3 months, 4 months, 5 months ki LLP, single director company, private limited company, all these things. And then finally I decided that I have to launch the private limited company only. So I did lots of this understanding. So because I was doing my job, so there was no issue of this financial crisis. Then from where I will get the material. So in advance, I discussed with the people. They said they will arrange the material. Packing material, I know, because I used to basically procure through this procurement manager. So mean to say, boss Krishna ji, yeah, we need to prepare the students in such a way कि just they should not start dreaming big. They have to understand the challenges which they will face in the market once they come out of this. So they are leaving the comfort zone. Once you leave the comfort zone, then you will realize the reality of the life.
Yes, sir. Totally agree with you, sir.
Right. So because they are in the comfort zone, money is coming from the parents, right?
True, sir. True.
So parents are taking all these expenses, beautiful your this premises of the Sagar, good hostels, and I was impressed when I saw this premises. So everything is fine, nothing wrong to see the dream, either during the daytime or night time, nothing is wrong. But one has to my nature, which I basically give the training to my team. Key boss, seeing the dream is good, right? But be the realistic. How to face the, you can say, this reality of the life, right? Don't this what you call this shatter. If your dreams are not fulfilled, don't shatter. So do the job, understand the realities, challenges, and get ready, or start, you can say this now, work, start planning. This is my goal in this year, I will start my this company or this business, right? So while doing the job, you people need to prepare your goal, objective, your dream, then start working on that. If you feel you will do once you leave the job, my challenge, you can't do, one can't do. because you were habitual of completing your time, a day to night job. You were not getting bored. You were enjoying your life. Tired, then watching the TV, going to the movie, restaurant, all these things. So you were accustomed to that job. If you see, boss, I am not getting time to work on my your own, definitely you can't. But you have to stretch yourself extra and then start working on the goals and the plan, which I did. So here again, why I'm this emphasizing more, while doing the job, only one has to work on the goal and planning. If you feel after leaving the job, then you will start no, then you will have the financial problem much, and then again you will be desperate to join the company again. My many friends and juniors, they started the company before me. I felt proud also, I felt jealous also ki boss, person like Mukesh is not in a situation to start your own company, but my juniors, either daring, they started, but they failed because they were not planned properly. They didn't, you can say, manage this finance properly. They were, you can say, this begging the like, na ki boss, give me the money, give me the money. Many people I have given the money, I couldn't get the money back because their business is closed down. So whatever you want to do after leaving the college, join the any job, whatever like you like, and start working on your goal. Correct? Can I move ahead?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And time, you tell me how much time I need to take, because if I'm stretching more, then I can cut short. If I'm,
I think we can continue your discourse for next 10 minutes and then we can go for Q&A.
yeah. Okay. So because, okay, 10 minutes. Na, theek hai, then I need to finish faster. Okay. Now, so start part time, which I told you. Already job I told ki we need to have the, just like this Nav Bharat seats. Na, I started my part time job. So same way, unless there is ethical legal reasons for not doing so, take several months to start being your own boss on a part-time basis. Huh? No, don't give the full time. Give some time to your job and some time to your company, which I did within Navarat. Set aside an evening or two. So already I discussed, in the first several months of building up your own business, you may find that you don't have enough work to take up all the time. Okay, so same thing. Once you leave the job and start your own company, and you don't have time, sorry, you have enough time and you don't have more work, then you are getting bored. So what to do? So you need to have both part time as well as the time for your own company. So it will manage your time as well as manage your finances. Now figure out this transition, how to. So again, this my story comes here, or many people figure out when you have to leave the company, when you have to start. So this is that, figure out the transition. As you build your own client base, you will start feeling the call of the home office stronger and the stronger. At this point, you need to figure out how you will transition from your office job to your own boss job, right? So I decided for the 3 years. After the 3 years, I will take you can say, I'll say goodbye to the company and give the full time to my own company. But after 1 year only, and I decided that I need to take the transition. So that you need to decide, depends upon your situation of the business and your this mental this readiness. If it is an option, talk to your boss about and second thing, which I told ki, like I discussed with my boss before joining ki I will run my own company. In this situation, if you want to hire me, then hire me. So in writing, I have taken all the things. So if you are doing any job, if your boss is agree, yes, you can do the both, then you do. Otherwise, what will happen if they are not liking, then you can't do the both job. So if you have an option, talk to your boss about cutting down to half time or part time at your current job, and the rest time you give to your own business. No, no. You can each that financial switch by extending your income, saving or whatever is extra. So both things you are doing. So there is no crisis of the finance, right? No part-time option at your job. Then figure out a time frame for quitting and where you need to be in terms of the clients and money at the time. Right. So when I was doing the business, na, though I started this consultancy, but I was not satisfying the consultancy. So after leaving this job, na, at least some financial securities was with Mukesh. I was doing the consultancy, I was getting some money. So even if I don't get the money or salary from my own company, at least I can run my family that money I am getting. So be clear, two things you need to be ready for. You should not have any financial issue, means your kitchen should be there, kitchen material should be there, otherwise you will be the frustrated. And second thing, immediately once you leave the job, start your own company or your own business, you don't have much clients, you don't have much work. So don't deviate yourself, focus on your own business only, and some other business if you can do, consultants if you can do, then you do it. Set up the office. So office mein, like you understand, and a time frame or need to get serious about becoming a legal business entity. So these are the basically the documentation part where I discuss with you what type of the business you want to become, single proprietorship firm or the corporation. If it is a corporation, then what type, LLP or the private limited or the single director company. So all these are the regulatory things which you need to understand. Once you have got a time frame in the place, you need to get serious about the becoming legal. If you haven't already, look into the options for legal business structure. You can choose, right? All have different benefits, drawbacks, requirement, which I told you. What is the each of the LLP or single director, you know. But in the future, if you are going to become, then you need to convert your firm to the private limited corporation. So you have the limitations, you have the benefits also. So you decide at what time, what type of this proprietorship or the corporation you need to start. Get professional help, which I have taken, right? Although with your legal structure, you will also want to take some of the transitional time to make sure home problem getting quite time. Okay, so this is that. Right. Stop wondering if it works. It does. You just need to try it. Right? Many successful people we have seen either the this Nujivudu seed here in the agriculture or the Biva seed or the Kaveri seeds or the, you can say, I can take the 10 companies name. They were having the passion and they have never thought to become the number one company of the country. Many giants were there, all the many MNCs were there, multinational company, but they were not as strong as Indian companies were there. Myco was the giant, but they couldn't get the that success which Nujividu has taken. Right? So it does, you just need to try it and don't wonder, stop wondering if it works. Do not burn your bridge. So when you are leaving the company, na, again my example ki, because I have built the rapport and the relation and networking with the people ki, even my 30 years old boss, still we are the family member and we respect each other. That is the relation which you need to build. Simply don't be in the arrogancy ki, boss, now I am going to start my your own company, so I don't care you, I don't care you, you are still an employee and I have become the boss. No. In which time, in which field he can be the you can say support for you, we don't know. So when the time comes to say goodbye na, to your old job, do it graciously, even if you hated everything about it. This is the first only sentence. Don't burn your bridges, either the like this Mr. Krishna or the Veerbhadra or whatever the dean director or colleagues, है ना? Keep the relation maintained. Still my professors, though many professors are no more, but still whenever I go to Indore, na, I meet the professors. They are like they are. That is the like nature you need to maintain the, you can say this Resistance. Keep the work coming continuously, running your own show to keep the work coming. Make it a priority to spend a regular amount of time cultivating. Right. Even if you are booked solid, don't assume the work will come in automatically. No, nothing work will come automatically. We have to put our efforts continuously to increase the work, to increase the work. If you are selling the one product, you add the second product, then you add the third product, then you add the fourth product, then you can diversify your business like that. Bottom line, I think in 10 minutes I'm finishing. So the beauty of being your own boss is that the more you put into it, the more you really will get out of it directly. Very clear. If you are giving more time, if you are putting the money, you will get more and more. This is the bottom line of your own business. Second thing, it is not easy forcing yourself to be organized and on top of the time management, even if you are organizing in your pajamas, but it is worth it to reap the benefits of business that is the successful and the profitable. Here I'll give one last example, then I'll finish my this presentation. The bottom line, the first this already Mr. Krishna has told you कि entrepreneurship it doesn't mean कि you have to run your own company only. Even being an employee, you can become the entrepreneur and you can earn more than that. One example of the this Google had, na? If he start his own company, he might not get that money which he is getting now, which he has the stakes in the Google. So while doing the job also one can become an entrepreneur. So both the things one has to understand what is the meaning of the entrepreneurship. Not only you have to even that you can run like a consultancy and your own business, job your own business, or in the job itself. Many companies, many directors, many people I have seen, they take the stake 3%, 5% like that. Once they reach that level, so they are the entrepreneur again. So that's it from my side. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. That was really an inspiring and a crisp presentation. I'm sure all the participants have noted a lot of points and will think in the direction that you have thought. The one takeaway from your entire presentation for me is that we need to build this entrepreneurial spirit in us. Entrepreneurial spirit can be anywhere, wherever we are, whatever we are doing. Entrepreneurial spirit is there, we can definitely move ahead in life, and that entrepreneurial spirit is something that you have talked about through all your examples, sir. Thank you so much. I now open the session for some of our participants to ask questions if they have any. So if there is anyone who would like to ask a question, now is a good time for you to unmute your mic. Kindly state your name and ask your question. Anyone is there? Kindly please unmute and ask the question to Mukesh sir. One more thing I would like to mention, Mukesh sir is always associated with Sagar Group of Institutions, and if anyone is shy and doesn't want to ask a question here, we can facilitate another session wherein you could come more prepared and ask more questions for Mukesh sir. So that also can happen. But meanwhile, if there is anything anyone wants to ask, please go ahead.
I can, which you are saying, ki anytime if they want my this physical presence, na?
Yes, sir.
I also will be happy to visit your campus and give you the some, you can say this insight of the business and the insight of the life. What
Yes,
is the
definitely.
real life?
Definitely, sir.
Yeah.
Before anyone asks now, since you have mentioned about life, there is a question that I have, and it's related to the entrepreneurial spirit you have talked about. How to stay motivated, continuously motivated as an entrepreneur, because demotivation is something that will come often. how to stay motivated according to you?
Yeah, I'll give you this. Already, this I have discussed. One thing in the life which one has to understand. If you have the, if your this kitchen is secured, just listen carefully, all the people. If your kitchen is secured, if your kids' education fees is secured, depends upon the this phases of the person, na? Then you are freed from the all worries of the family. Then you are motivated कि yes, now I have to spend my whole time, because when you are like writing an exam and if you have tension of some family, then you cannot write your paper properly. Same way, if like, because this is the my this training which I give to my people. If you have come to office assuming कि after 10, है ना, boss will fire you कि every time you are coming late. I talk to my people, tell to my people very first day, if you have to take your kids or wife or any my parents to doctor, go to doctor. Just inform कि sir, I am going to doctor. I will not call you. है ना? Then you come to office, maybe 2 or 3 hour half day late, no worry, no need to take the this leave. Can you assume you can say wonder this Krishna ji?
Yes, sir.
That type of people have given the everything to me. This is the boss. Because this person has allowed me to spend the time. You celebrate the birthday, you celebrate the marriage anniversary, na, without any fear. Same way, if you, because suppose you have come to office and in your mind it is going on, ki boss, my kids PTM is there. I am unable to attend. You can't perform your duties here. If you have to take them to doctor and you said ki boss, I cannot take you because my boss has called me a meeting, right? So wife ko bola ki nahi, you only take them to the hospital, but in the meeting itself you are not concentrating. So same way, if you have to keep them motivated, to keep the financial worries away, then only you can keep them motivated in the any either business or the job. This is my own example, and this example I have seen, and I told you that people, if they couldn't manage the finance in the business, na, they closed their business and joined the job again. They sold everything just to run the company, or to run the family. No, if you have to keep motivated, secure your family with the finances. That's it.
Thank you, sir. That was really a useful answer. One more query that someone has sent to us, that there are many uh, uh, ideas that today's age is such that new concepts and new technologies and new ideas in any sector are developing quickly.
Hmm.
So and to survive as an entrepreneur or agri entrepreneur, whatever, it is important to be updated. So how do we keep ourselves updated of all the latest developments? How do you, or better is, I would just rephrase the question: how does Mr. Mukesh Mittal keep himself updated with all the latest developments in the sector, whichever sector you have started your business?
Here, two things. If I am getting the updates, you need to focus on my words. Na? If I am only getting the updates, I can become the follower and the manager only, even though I am running my own company, but I will be the follower only. If I spend more time on the innovation and thinking what is the need of the customer, then people will get the update from me. Getting point clearly?
Yes, perfect.
So manager versus the leader. So here I mean to say you can have the brief update. Don't waste much time on the update. Whatever is required, na, just take the update. Like okay, this company is going to launch this technology. That's it. Are you concerned with that technology? Are you related with that product? If not, then don't focus much on. Take the update of this country, what's happening. Take the updates of the state, what's happening. Because I also take the update. I don't just sit either at home or the office, and I keep myself engaged, either getting the update, but side by side, I give the time to the innovation as well. What type of the innovation I can do? How to basically get the things, you can say, customer friendly and the needful to the persons. So this is my answer. Ki give that one must be the updated, right? Either through the, you can say, social media, or through the, you can say, this magazines, or the newspaper. In terms of this training partner, I have became, you can say, member 4 or 5 years ago, and continuously I get the material. So what the innovation is happening in terms of the technology, right? I adopt that and I replicate and I give the training to the people who can get the benefit of the technology or that material.
Thank you so much, sir. I think so. We are running out of time. So we would. I once again want to thank. I think so. Someone has a question. Someone has raised their hand. If you have a question, kindly unmute and ask. Please go
Yes,
ahead.
yes, myself is Jyoti Sare. I'm a consultant firm Manage.
Yes, ma'am.
Based on your last slides, as a footnote, my question is that ultimate goal of everyone is to get more money or to earn more money. So what is your option, to become an employee or become a boss?
I think the ultimate goal to get more money is not the right goal, or that goal must not be the goal of the everyone or anyone. Goal must be how to be the happy, the work which we are doing, either the job or the entrepreneur. One can, अभी जो कृष्णा जी का क्वेश्चन था कि how to keep motivated. If you are chasing the money, you will not be motivated. You cannot do the innovations. If you are finding the happiness, success, and enjoying that success, that must be the goal of any work which you are doing.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
This is the goals, and that I basically at the last now I want to close with that. Why I am successful trainer? Because I first love the people. Start loving the people first. People means either your surrounding people, family people, your employee, your boss, what are the colleagues are there, you start loving them, you resolve their problems and see how they do the, you can say, or how they become the loyal to you. This is the
we
one.
have.
Yeah, tell me.
Sorry, sir. We have another
Thank
question.
You, sir.
Mr. Pramod has raised his hand. Mr. Pramod, you can go ahead with your question.
Yeah.
Mr. Pramod?
Let's see, mute. He's on the
Mr.
mute.
Pramod, kindly unmute yourself and ask. If you want to ask in Telugu also, that's fine. I will translate for Mukesh, sir.
Sir. Hello.
Yeah,
Sir, actually we are formed FPO. So how you help to us, sir, for run the FPO?
Farmers Producing Organization, na?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. FPO, bit you can say this tricky, debatable, this word or the work which I have gone through, and we need to understand the clear this work of the FPO, because I know many FPO, they are basically the farmers only, right?
Yes, right.
Farmers only, and they are producing their farms. So I don't see much difference in the real farmer and the farmers producing organization. That is the organization and that is the individual one. So one thing
Correct,
which we
sir.
can do in terms of the technical knowledge, we can give to FPO what type of the product and seed you need to buy.
Correct,
And
sir.
right, that is the so that will save lots of money to the farmers.
Correct, sir. Correct.
Say for example, one seed costing the 500, like say for one company, the seed is the 400 rupees a kg. Same seed, if
Sir.
you buy from the other company, same seed, right? 200 rupees. See how much money you can save. 1 acre is the 8 kg difference. So 1600 rupees you can save per acre. So that type of the knowledge I can give, because I generally believe in the farmers training and how to basically save the farmers money. That money should not go to the MNC companies, which they are, though they are giving the good product. I am not saying, I am not denying.
Correct, sir.
But it doesn't mean that they are taking or they are looting the, you can say, farmers. Though I have worked with the MNC companies only 16 years, 18 years I have worked, but I have never kept that thought. So FPOs mein basically they need the technical knowledge. So other people cannot cheat them in terms of the quality. So that is the like thing which I can help you or many other people can help FPOs.
Yeah,
Correct, sir.
thank you so much, sir. I think so. We'll just take one final question because we're really running out of time. Mr.
Thank you.
Harish, Mr. Harish has written in the chat box asking that what are some of the desi seeds that you are promoting right now? He wants to know at Mandrail. Maybe I'm guessing he wants to know at Mandrail any desi seeds that you're promoting.
No, desi, I am not promoting the desi seeds because desi seed cannot feed the population. One thing one has to keep in mind.
Pramod Garu, kindly mute your mic.
Right, sir. Right, sir.
Say for example, desi and the organic, right? We have seen many this promotions of the organic, but can organic food feed the population of the country? No. Can every this normal person afford to buy the organic food? No. Then one should not discuss debate much on the organic food. This is the point discussed in the big people's forum of the country. Intellectual people discussed. Same thing I'm saying desi. Desi seed is not going to feed the population of the farmers. Even they will not get the expenses which they are incurring in the field. So don't think of the desi seed. Yes, desi seed mein why this desi seed like paddy mein desi seed means that you can say graded seed. That is desi seed, which we call the research variety. So that research variety you can grow. We are also selling the research variety. But maize mein you cannot go desi seed. Cotton mein you can't go desi seed. So many crops mein you can't go desi seed. One or two crop, because paddy is the basically this material which has to consume by the people. So desi means bit test you can get that. Hybrid mein you may not get the test.
Right. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Kiran, you have raised your hand. If you have a question, ask. If not, we'll close the session.
Yeah, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Sir, I'm an entrepreneur, sir.
Very good.
Last 1 year, I started my entrepreneurship, sir. Sir, how to help for your in entrepreneur? And one more question, sir. How to increase for farmers in my shop, sir?
Okay. So
I think so. First part, I think so. You have answered quite briefly in your presentation. I think the second part is something that you can answer.
Yes, second part also only I will give the answer, because first is not clear to me also. Okay, how I can help your entrepreneur. So you are the second question ki how to bring the more farmers to your shop, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Best part, if you have seen many other counters, na, where more customers are going over there. then you need to study what are the regions why customers, farmers are going to that shop, which are not coming to you. A. B. The scene which I have seen or experienced in my life with the many customers. Same thing, coaching I would like to give. Sell the quality material to the farmers. You have to win their confidence. Just to earn the money, don't sell the spurious material to the farmers. You can earn the more money by selling the spurious material. Next time they will not come to you. So build their confidence, build their faith. Okay, this person Kiran is the right person, sells the quality material, quality product.
Yes, sir.
In
Yes,
1
sir.
year, 2 year, you may not get the more customers, but later you will realize the customers are coming to you more and more and more, right? So I will not take much time, but I have seen many people, farmers are waiting even for 1 hour, 2 year at their counter. Counter is closed because that person is busy every day up to 11 o'clock, but farmers are sitting from 10 o'clock just to get the material from that shop only. Why? Because that person has never cheated the farmers.
Right,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Thank
Right.
you.
So
Thank you.
one thing keep in your mind, you have to sell the quality product, because if farmer is not getting the proper output, they cannot repay to you.
Okay, sir.
So selling the spurious material, ultimately you are giving loss to yourself.